Hi everybody, and a very warm welcome to Susannah's Kitchen, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. And thank you for choosing to click on this video. So we make everything in the Ninja Foodi here, and Christmas is no exception. Of course, I don't expect you to be making a whole Christmas dinner for like 10 people using just one Ninja Foodi, but these recipes aren't just for Christmas Day. These recipes are for the full festive season. So I've got you covered with everything from party nibbles, starters, main courses, desserts, drinks. I've got the full works going on this December, so I really hope you enjoy these videos. Don't forget to give me a like below and subscribe to my channel as well. So today's recipe is an exclusive cookbook recipe. I've got a brand new Christmas cookbook that I have just released over on my website, which is www.susannahskitchen.uk. So go over there and grab yourself a copy. Now you don't need to worry about saving this video for today's recipe because there'll be a QR code in the cookbook which will link back if you do want to watch the recipe video again. And all my recipes are super achievable and of course really delicious. So I hope you enjoyed today's Ninja Foodi recipe. Let's go and start cooking. To make my brie and cranberry filo parcels, we start off with some filo pastry. I never make my own, I always buy it. So much easier, and this stuff is brilliant. So what you want to do to start with is get one sheet. It's quite delicate, the filo pastry. There you go, we've got one sheet. And with the rest, you want to just keep that under a damp tea towel just so it doesn't dry out. So let's just cover that over like that. I've already melted my butter and I've got my brie all chopped up. So you're going to want 18 pieces. So first thing to do is to brush this sheet of filo with the melted butter. Don't worry if you've got any little splits or holes, it's going to be okay. Now we want to cut this into 3 strips, so roughly into 3 strips and lengthways. Haven't done mine particularly evenly, but let's roll with it. Let's grab our cranberry sauce. I have got another one, by the way. Let's put that in the top right hand corner of each piece. And then grab your brie. So each little piece of brie then sits on top of that. And now what we do is we fold that over to create a triangle shape. Like I said, don't worry if it splits as you're doing this because you're going to be folding. And all you do is fold over again, triangle, over again, triangle, flip it over, triangle, flip it over, flip it over, and flip it over. And there you have got your little triangle, and that's got that cranberry and brie on the inside. So you've seen how easy they are to make. Let's make the other ones. Let me just show you those. It's going to bring you in a little bit closer on this one. So exactly the same, fold that over until you have a nice triangle shape. It is splitting a little bit, but don't worry, just keep going. Triangle, 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 and then this little piece at the end here, a little bit of extra butter because that's just going to help that to stick and seal that together. So that's 2 made. Perfect. So we have got 3 of these made. The more even that you cut the sheet of filo, the more even your little triangles are going to be. But these look great. I'm going to make the rest and then I'm going to come back to you. Now that I've made all of those, the easiest way to get these into the Ninja is to put them on a sheet of parchment. And we're going to be using the rack because that way we've got 2 layers that we can cook in one go. On the rack, let's get a little bit of parchment and let's see how many we can fit on here. There you go. Now what you want to do is brush these with a little bit of extra butter on the top These are going to be so nice as a little appetizer. They really work well with a party. You've got a little buffet food going on. Maybe just got people coming for drinks. These are really versatile and really nice because you can just pick them up and easily eat them. So on top, you can choose if you want to sprinkle these on. You can use poppy seeds, but I've actually got these roasted black sesame seeds, which are really good. And look how nice that looks on the top. You wait until these are golden brown once they've been cooked as well. So there you go. There is my top layer ready. And now we've got to do the same and repeat again for the bottom layer. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to cook these all in one go, but never mind. We can get in as many as we can. And these don't take very long to cook anyway. So I've made 18 in total. If you want to be able to just cook them in one batch, then just make a few less. So again, we're just repeating with a little bit of melted butter over the top. They become a little bit more robust when they've been folded up because you've got that sort of thickness of pastry there. I'm running out of butter. Need a little bit more. The butter is important because it's going to keep that pastry moist and also give us a lovely gloss and golden colour. I think we're okay actually. Just about made it on those ones. Sprinkle these over again. And obviously these wouldn't stick if we didn't have the butter on there either. Now, these are ready for the air fryer. Let's lower them in. I do find that, I'm just going to move that one a little bit. I think we're going to have a problem with the edges if they're sticking out too much. Let's try that. What I do find is with cooking things in a double layer, when you're air frying, is quite often top ones are going to cook a little bit quicker than the bottom ones, but it's never really a problem because you can keep an eye on it. You can remove the top ones and continue for a minute or two more on the bottom ones if you need to. So they've only had 5 minutes and I wanted to give them a quick check, and those ones on the top are cooking so quickly. They're really golden and beautiful on the top. So what I've done is just carefully flip them over to get a nice airflow around the bottom of those little parcels. Okay, let's open up. Great, so now the bottoms look lovely. I think they are just right. So I'm going to remove them. They are so crispy and beautiful. Look at that one. So delicate, absolutely gorgeous these are. And how quick are they to do in the air fryer as well. Makes that pastry lovely and crispy. Just be careful when you're doing this because they are very, very hot. And then we can have a little look at what's going on underneath. And as you can see, the ones underneath look very different indeed. So it shows you that the position in your air fryer makes such a massive difference. So let's carry on cooking those. They are getting nicely golden. We can flip these over just to make sure that we get a nice colour on the other side, and then we get a nice crisp base as well to these. You can use tongs, you don't have to use your hands, obviously. I'm probably just being a little bit lazy. There you go, let's carry on. I've just had a little check. I think I'm happy with these because I don't want to make that pastry too over crispy. Here are my brie and cranberry parcels. Look at those. That pastry is so flaky and absolutely delicious. And these are so quick and easy to make. And as you can see, they look pretty good for a party over the Christmas festive season. I really hope you enjoy these. Give me a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more recipes using the air fryer and of course the Ninja Foodi.